We have all the data collected from April 2023. Let's just see how the average price has changed and whether the market is more advantageous for buyers or for sellers. Don't forget to click subscribe, drop a like, and drop a comment if you do get value from this video. And we're going to jump into this first chart over here where what we're looking at is the numbers for the past 12 months as far as sales, active listings, months of inventory, average price, and days on market. And this is a major talking point, the fact that the number of sales is almost where it was 12 months ago. We actually have to go all the way back to April 2022 to a time when the month had over 7,000 sales. We can see the number of sales especially low during December and January, now just over 7,500. And what are the reasons for the increased sales? Is of course the increased demand. Our active listing number isn't as high as it usually is around the springtime. We can see back in April 2022 there was over 13,000 active listings. Now we're only about 10,000 or so active listings, around the same number as in March. So we had about the same number of listings for sale, yet we had far fewer sales, which tells us that the market is more advantageous for sellers now as opposed to about a month ago. And this is reflected by MOI, which stands for months of inventory. And the lower this number is, the better it is for sellers. And conversely, the higher the MOI is, the better the market is for buyers. So what this looks at is how long it would take the existing listing supply to sell if no new homes came on the market. And our months of inventory is 1.38. In March, it was 1.47. But look, back in January, it was 3. And several months prior to that, it was around 2. Which again tells us now that the market is better for sellers. We should expect sellers seeing this data being a lot more comfortable listing their property for sale, knowing that not only are they able to realize a much higher price than they would have 6 months ago, but also that the home would sell in a short amount of time with little amount of stress. And more positive news is coming because our average price is as well increased. It's at $1,150,000. In March, it was $1,110,000. Back in February, $1,100,000. So what we can see here is that the market is steadily increasing in its average price. The average price was $1.15 million. This was back in June 2022. And then the market downturned. And now what we're seeing is the market is coming back to some extent. And DOM, it's at 17, just over 2 weeks. Looking back in March, 19 days on market, February, 22 days on market. So all this data is pretty much telling us the same thing, that the average price is higher and the market is better it is for sellers. And sellers, of course, should have every reason to list their property for sale now, especially if you're in an area with very low inventory. There's a good chance that you can list your property and actually be in a position where there's competing offers on your listing. See, we're seeing a lot of sellers opt again for this type of pricing strategy where rather than pricing it the traditional way, leaving a few percentage of room for negotiation, sellers are pricing their property and then leaving time for bidding wars to take place. So maybe they'll have their listing sitting for about a week's time and then they're accepting offers or they're looking at offers at once. And if they don't like any of the offers, then they're relisting it the traditional way there afterwards. And now let's look at how the average price has changed across different property types. We're looking at detached homes, semi-detached homes, townhomes, and condo apartments. And we're comparing April 2023 to April 2022. So detached homes, they've dropped in value by 8.3%. Semis, they're down by 9.8%. Townhouses only down by 3.2%, and condos are down by 8%. But fortunately, if we look at real estate, as these numbers show over here, it does go up long term. So even though prices might be a little bit down from where they were last year, this data should make you a little bit more comfortable with going ahead and purchasing real estate. In 2019, the average price was $820,000 during the month of April. Same thing in 2020. In 2021, the average price really had increased. This was actually when the pandemic took place, surprisingly. But despite that, the average price was $1,090,000. In 2022, that's when the prices really achieved that high point. Of course, we knew it couldn't last for too long, $1,250,000. And then, of course, we had April 2022, where we knew that those prices couldn't last too long. The average price during that month was $1,250,000, and now we're at $1,153,000. At least we're higher than where we were in 2021. So if you have any questions about buying or selling, of course, reach out to me. My customers get excellent service. My number is 416-671-5218. And if you're an ambitious real estate agent looking to grow your business, whether you're a new real estate agent or an experienced real estate agent, I'm happy to help you out. I'm happy to show you what my brokerage at eXp Realty is offering you. And I'm happy to show you exactly how eXp Realty can or cannot benefit your business, which most likely it can. So reach out to me. I'm looking forward to speaking with you. Make sure to subscribe if you did get value from this video and drop a comment below. And I look forward to seeing you next time.